Alrighty guys, and we are on our way to do another EBO2 session at Centner Wellness. Halo is not going to be joining us, but we are on our way and we will show you all the results of the entire process and lab results after the fact of what actually comes out of our blood when we purify it. So stay tuned, check it out.
Open space all around, golden colors on the ground. Every moment pulling close.
We're going to Centner Wellness.
Like a feeling that just grows. Eyes above the endless blue. Every path is leading you. Something moving through the air. Magic slowly everywhere. Hold the moment, don't let go. Feel the energy start to grow.
Alrighty, so I am sitting in the chair right here with my good buddy that's about to poke me twice with 2 needles, one in each arm, for a therapy called EBO2. It's essentially like blood purification, but maybe you could tell us a little bit more about it.
What we're going to do today is going to be something considered like an oil change, but for your blood. We're just going to go ahead, run some ozone through it, run it through a diffuser, run it through a series of lights. Once it's enriched, we'll go ahead and insert it back and back to the patient. Basically what happens when we do 3 EBOs like this, imagine your body as a fish tank. And sometimes it gets murky, cloudy water. You can see it's full of algae. This first session, what it's doing is it's starting to stir up the detox process. In this case, as far as with the fish tank, the cleaning process. By the second one, you really start to pull out all that heavy algae and debris that's in the actual tank. By the third one, you start to fill the fish tank up with nice, clean, fresh water where everything settles in nicely and you have a beautiful view of what the fish tank looks like. In this case, this would be your body and how it performs.
Very cool. That's a great analogy.
Awesome, right? Pretty cool, right? Makes you feel better now. Now you're like, let's go. Let's do it.
So we are getting my vitals checked now. We'll see how healthy I am before and what happens to the blood after. So we're getting to the part that I dislike the most, but I have faith in you that it's not going to hurt.
Thank you for your trust.
And that light is not a glitch. It's actually called a vein finder. That's the coolest thing in the world, to actually help find the veins. And soon we are going to get this needle put in. Okay, the needle's going in. Nah, that was crazy. Zero pain.
First day, huh?
Zero pain.
Yes, ma'am.
There is currently a syringe in me. Now we're about to do the next arm, but this was painless. I mean, this was insane. All right, guys, so I officially started the therapy. I got a needle in each arm. We got the blood being filtered, and we have Rich, AKA Vitamin Rich, is what he goes by, taking care of me to explain the process. So, Vitamin Rich, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on and kind of show us around this whole contraption?
Absolutely, yeah. Through this machine, through this tubing here, ozone is infusing this diffuser here, which is purifying the blood. And as you can see, the waste that's coming out. So the foam is inflammation that's trapped within your body and your cells.
And it's literally being taken out, and that foam represents my inflammation?
Correct. The liquid is viruses, bacteria, funguses, molds, heavy metals, plastics, and fertilizers.
Okay.
As it goes through there, you see it fill this chamber, and then it's going to run through this light that's antimicrobial. LED,
Awesome.
UV light. Then you can see the enriched blood, the difference of the two.
One is very dark, one is much brighter, more vibrant.
And then as it goes through here, through this series of lights, this is going to help mimic the sun. So this is good for serotonin and dopamine production, as well as overall wellness and well-being. Once that's done and enhanced, it goes right back into the patient's arm. And that's pretty much how that procedure goes.
Alrighty guys, so I just finished the therapy. I got the bandages on both hands and thank God it went really well. Lots of energy, feeling good. We're now going to be doing a test in terms of what's in the container that actually came out of me. So I want to show you guys this right here with Vitamin Rich. If you could explain a little bit about what we're looking at over
Absolutely, yes. So what we're looking at here is, if you can see the foam that's filling this canister here, that's all inflammation that's trapped within the cells and in the body. The liquid that you see down here, those are viruses, bacteria, funguses, molds, heavy metals, and fertilizers.
A whole lot of them.
A whole lot in there, and this is an amazing sample that he was able to release. Just to think this was all trapped in his body, but now after this session, we've eliminated all of this toxicity.
Yeah, it's really amazing stuff. I look forward to seeing the testing before and after. You guys will literally get to see what came out of me, so you could see the results instead of just showing the process of how it works. And all of this was done in 45 minutes. So stay tuned, check it out. And the results are in. I did this full toxin test to see what was actually inside my body and what this purification process, EBO2, succeeded in removing from my body. And the results shocked me, not because there was one problem, but because of how many different types of toxins actually showed up. And the craziest part is, it isn't even me living some sort of extreme lifestyle. This is from normal, everyday public living. So I ran what's called a full toxin panel. It looks at everything from plastics, pesticides, mold toxins, heavy metals, even something called forever chemicals. Basically, all the stuff we're exposed to daily without even realizing it. And what I'm about to show you is exactly what came out of my body. This wasn't just one category. It was multiple systems of exposure at the same time. Environmental, toxins, heavy metal, mold toxins, industrial chemicals, all showing up in one test. And that's when it hit me. This is what we're all dealing with at some level. Let's start with the biggest one, BPA. This is the chemical used in plastics, water bottles, food containers, receipts, and mine came back at 15.33 when the normal range is under 5. That's not slightly elevated, that's significantly high, meaning the stuff we eat from, drink from, and touch every day is literally ending up inside our bodies. Then it gets even crazier. Chemicals designed to kill weeds were found inside me. Things like 2,4-D, things like atrazine, both elevated. And think about that for a second. These are chemicals meant to destroy plant life, and they're showing up inside the human body. And I live a healthy life, so what happens when you don't? Then we get into what might be the most concerning category, PFAS, PFAs, known as the forever chemicals, because they don't break down easily and they stay in your body for a long time. And several of those markers came back elevated. And these are found in things like nonstick cookware, things I don't even use, packaging, water systems, everyday products. So again, not some rare exposure. This is daily life, probably from also eating out when you're traveling and so on and so forth. Then there were mycotoxins, toxins produced by mold. One in particular, a neotine B1, came back elevated, meaning exposure from things like food, environment, indoor air, stuff most people never even think about. Even on the heavy metal side, there were elevated levels, including antimony, which showed above the normal range. Not extreme, but enough to show that this stuff accumulates over time. Now, here's the part that really got me. It's not just that these toxins were there. It's that many of them had increased over time. For example, BPA went from about 2 to over 15, and multiple other markers climbed as well. So this isn't static. This is ongoing exposure. This is what we're all dealing with, which means if you're not actively doing something about it, it is building up in your body. And that's when it hit me. This isn't about being healthy or unhealthy. This is about what we're all exposed to constantly through food, through water, through air, and through products without even realizing it. I didn't run this test because I thought something was wrong. I ran it because I wanted to see the truth. And the truth is, a lot more is getting into our bodies than most people would ever expect. And if this is what came out of me, the real question is, what's coming out of you? What is in you right now that you need to get rid of? If you want to learn more about how you can experience EBO2 for yourself, go to centnerwellness.com and book an appointment. There's a link in the description below this video as well. Good luck, enjoy, and keep me updated. Thank you very much.